What do roads and a forest and economics have in common? Robert Frost once wrote about the road not taken. And that's exactly where economics begins, with choices. Every time we decide, we give up an alternative. Economists call this opportunity cost. And it is one of the most powerful ideas in the entire field. In a world of scarcity, we can't have everything. Whether it is deciding how to spend your income, how to use your time, or how governments allocate resources. Every choice has a cost. Today, we are going to unpack this concept, explore why it is so central to economic thinking, and look at real-world examples that show how opportunity costs shape our lives. So, what exactly is opportunity cost? Simply put, it's the value of the next best alternative that you give up when making a decision. Think about choosing to go to college. The opportunity cost isn't just the tuition fees. It also includes the income you could have earned if you worked full-time instead. If you buy a new car, the opportunity costs might be the vacation that you now can take. If you spend the evening studying, the opportunity cost could be the movie night with friends. Opportunity cost is about trade-offs, and it forces us to look beyond price tags to real sacrifices involved in any decision. Economists often illustrate opportunity cost using the Production Possibility Frontier, PPF. Imagine a country producing only two goods, guns and butter. If the country shifts production from 9,000 guns to 1,200 guns, the PPF shows us what must be given up, 1 million pounds of butter in this case. That lost butter is the opportunity cost of producing more guns. The PPF makes clear that choices aren't free. Increasing one output requires reducing another. This framework reminds us that resources, land, labor, capital, and technology are finite, and every allocation involves a sacrifice. Opportunity cost isn't always measured in money. Take the example of opening a gold mine near Yellowstone National Park. A developer might argue the mine won't reduce tourism revenues much, but an economist would look deeper. What about the lost wilderness, the damage to ecosystem, the pollution, and the diminished experience for visitors? These non-monetary losses are the true opportunity costs of mining in such a unique location. This shows why economists emphasize piercing the veil of money and considering the full impact of choices. Opportunity costs also play out in public policy. Suppose a government invests heavily in transportation infrastructure instead of education. The cost here is not only the money spent, but also the benefits society could have gained if those resources had gone to schools, universities, and training programs. Every budget allocation, whether for healthcare, defense, or social welfare, represents a trade-off. Recognizing opportunity costs helps governments make decisions that maximize welfare instead of overlooking hidden sacrifices. It's not just governments. Opportunity costs shapes our personal lives too. If you spend 3 hours scrolling on social media, the opportunity cost might be the workout you skipped or the book you didn't read. If you choose one career path, you give up the potential earnings and experiences of another. Even leisure has opportunity costs. Choosing to binge-watch a series instead of sleeping could cost you productivity the next day. Seeing the world through the lens of opportunity costs encourages us to prioritize wisely and live more intentionally. Why does this concept matter so much? because efficiency depends on recognizing opportunity costs. An efficient economy is one where resources are allocated to their highest valued uses. If a country spends billions on projects that bring little social benefit, while neglecting urgent needs like healthcare or clean energy, the opportunity costs are enormous. By making choices that minimize these hidden costs, societies can grow faster, improve welfare, and avoid waste. Opportunity costs, therefore, is not just a theory. It is a guide for smarter, more developed and sustainable development. Let's wrap up. Opportunity cost is about the road not taken, but more than that is about understanding the price of every choice. It reminds us that nothing is truly free. Every time we choose one path, we close off another. Whether it is a nation deciding between defense and welfare, a student deciding between studying and working, or a family budgeting for the future, the principle is the same. Choices do involve sacrifices. By recognizing these trade-offs, we make better decisions, both individually and collectively. Scarcity may define our world, but understanding opportunity costs help us navigate it with wisdom.